Hi, my name is Will, and welcome to the Distorted Transmission for today. Cody from the Rising Tide contacted me about a show that some local youth rock and metal acts are putting on in Palmerston North and gave me a contact address to email, and here we are chatting to a band called Lucid. So how are you guys?
Very good, thank you.
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. So first off is intros, please, if you can tell everybody who you are, what you do in the band, and who's missing.
I'm Ben. I'm the vocalist of the band, and I write majority of the music.
So I'm Corbin. I'm the lead guitarist of Lucid. Um, we've been writing a few riffs together, and I've been making some new songs recently as well.
Okay, who's missing?
So who's missing? We have Josh, who's our drummer, James, our bassist, and then Bella, who's our rhythm guitarist.
Okay, cool. So how long has this band been around? I mean, you're quite a young band, so obviously not that long, but can you give me a brief history of the band?
I first started at just at school. Like you have like the band trials and you get put into a random band, and the music teachers knew that originally it was just me, Ben, and Bella, and they knew that us three like metal, and so they put us in this band together and said, "We're gonna leave this all to you. You can make your own music. You can sign to Rockwest and all this." And so that was February last year. So that's been going on for about almost a year and a half now.
Ben, you want to interject anything into that?
We all met at a concert at the Stomach actually. My other band, Flowers of Hades, were performing, and that's where me, Bella, and Corbin all met. So after that, we kind of all figured that we'd do good in a band anyway. So we kind of we tried to start something, but it didn't really go that well. And then once we got put together, we kind of were just like, oh yeah, we might as well just start doing our own thing. So yeah.
And then James and Josh came into the band start of this year actually, because we were three-piece bands. Like we had more ideas than what we could actually play live. So like we only had drummer, guitarist, and Ben doing vocals and guitar at the time. And I was actually the drummer at the time as well. And we had these two guys that were a year older than us, and they said, "Oh yeah, we love your music that you're doing. Oh, I'd love to be in like a band like that or something, and make my own music." And so we said, "Oh, why don't you join us? You're a drummer, you're a bassist. We can be five-piece band now."
Cool. And here you are.
Yeah.
There is quite a large spiel for the show that I got. The what do you call it? Like the sort of public promotional release thing. So I'm not great at reading stuff off, but I'll do my best. On August the 5th, the all ages underage scene will be revived as the Manawatu region's top youth rock and metal acts hit the stage for the all ages event of the year. Big talk. Continuing their momentum from a very successful smoke-free rock quest, 3 youth bands will bring the heaviness to Palmerston North once again, with full-length sets that will breathe fresh air into the local scene. Lucid, Epidemic, and Rule 34, which, by the way, I really like that name,
Yeah.
have between them enough talent to prolong the local scene for years to come and promise to impress crowds young and old. The night will finish with a special guest set from the local heavy music veterans, The Rising Tide, who are excited to be playing alongside the future of Manawatu's heavy music scene. Wow, landed on the thick, eh? No pressure at all.
We'll deliver, don't you worry.
Yeah.
Awesome. So how would you best describe the bands playing on the night? Can you sort of like give me an idea of their style? Because I mean, metal is quite a wide thing. So can you like narrow it down for me?
Our style is like hard post hardcore and a bit metalcore and sometimes deathcore. We've got a lot of those genres kind of all mixed into one.
Okay, cool. And what about Epidemic? What are they like?
They're a thrash metal band. Um, yeah, they're all like Metallica kids and stuff. They love the kind of like 80s metal, 80s like thrash metal and stuff.
The best metal.
It's all the best metal.
That should be a T-shirt. It's all the best metal. Rule 34, Ben. What do you reckon? What are they like?
They're grunge. They're grunge.
Mm.
Yeah, I would say so.
Their lead vocalist is, I'd say, quite like his image is quite similar to like Kurt Cobain or someone like that.
All right.
Yeah.
The Rising Tide, of course, a lot of people know them already. So what else can you tell me about the show? What time the doors open, when's the first band, that kind of stuff.
Well, show starts at 6:30. The door sales are $10 per person. First band is 7 o'clock, and we're on second, so that should be around 7:30, 7:25 ish.
I've got it written down here somewhere. Hang on. Rule 34, 7 to 7:25, and you're around 7:40 to 8:05, I think, somewhere around there.
Okay.
How many? Yeah, don't be late. How many shows have you guys played up to this point? Have you played many gigs, or is this sort of one of the first?
Well, we've only played like Smoke Free Rock West. I imagine most people know what that is, like the high school's original music competition, and we performed in that the last 2 years, but we haven't actually had like a paid gig or a gig outside like competitions yet.
No parties, no barbecues, no.
I wish.
Is there actually like an underage scene in Palmerston North? Like, I know in Auckland for a while there was a place called Zeal that used to run underage shows from time to time. It was kind of like a cultural center, like a youth center kind of thing that you used to run shows quite often. Is there anything like that in Palmerston North?
Well, yeah, 100%. That's how the band met up at a all ages concert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do this happen quite often, or is it sort of once in a blue moon?
You see, like kids are like the age of 7 showing up to these concerts. It's awesome, and it's probably like half, or probably like half to like a third of the people actually showing up to the shows. Most of them are under 18.
All right. Well, lastly, that's because that's basically the show covered. Is there anything else you'd like to add to the interview?
Basically, our plans is we're going to try and start recording some music. I've got some connections, and I'm trying to get that sorted out and put some music out on Spotify as soon as possible. And then also our band's thinking of switching tunings. We're in drop G sharp at the moment, and we want to go to drop F sharp or drop F. Because I think that's sort of just, it's heavier and it suits our style a bit more. Yeah.
Cool. All right, Corbin.
The lower the better, makes it heavier, makes it tasty, all that goodness.
Yes.
You can follow us on Instagram at Lucid Official, so you can see what we're up to, keep posted, and all that. And we hope you show up to the show.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks very much for having a chat with me tonight, and best of luck for the show. Hope you give it your all, and everyone loves it.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Cool. All right. Say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And thanks for watching.
Cheers, man.
Smooth.